Okay, Mr. C writes in, he says, the word amen, I understand the general meaning and use over history in my dealings with and observing assorted Messianic and Hebrew roots communities. I have come across a few teachings that state that if you use the common English pronunciation, it is actually offering praise to an ancient Egyptian god. Does this hold any legitimacy? No. It holds zero legitimacy. I mean,
if in your heart you're thinking about this Egyptian deity and, whatever that is, and that's what you're saying, then why are you even praying to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? So yeah, that I think that this is the same kind of word policing that has really plagued what I think of as the Hebrew roots.
Right.
It's where it's the same idea as why you can't say Jesus,
right,
or Christ, or why you can't say church.
Yep.
Or why you have to learn the right way to say God's name, because even if you say Adonai, or if you call him Lord, you're actually praying to Baal, who is a Canaanite deity. All this stuff flocks together, and it's all garbage.
Yeah,
that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, one of the things
we're just talking about Hades. Hades in Greek was a Greek god of death,
right?
Yeah, and it became, and the word Hades was a Greek word that then came to have other ideas about what happens after somebody dies. And then it was translated, Sheol in the Tanakh was translated into Greek as Hades. And so now you have Jews using the Greek word, but they're thinking of it differently than maybe pagan Greeks are using the word. But the Jews who are using the word Hades aren't thinking about. Yeah, they're not like, oh yeah, we're mixing Greek religion with
what you're talking about. I mean, the evolution of language is something that happens in every single society, and it happens in every single language. So, for instance, if you look at people always say, oh, well, it's not Jesus. The name can't be Jesus because there was no J sound until the 16th century.
And that means Hail Zeus or something like that.
And I hear this all the time, right? Because we, at the church that I co-pastor, we use Yeshua interchangeably with Jesus. We use Messiah interchangeably with Christ. We use church interchangeably with ecclesia. It doesn't matter, and you'll hear all of those in one sermon or on one Saturday at our church. And but anyway, the point is that if you look at even the way that J became a J in the English language over time, it is very fascinating. The problem is that people don't understand the evolution of language, and so instead of attributing to the evolution of language what it is, instead they get these harebrained ideas about, oh, it must mean this. And I think a lot of this comes from Two Babylons and even Lou White and his fossilized customs. And, basically the Hebrew roots movement has said anything and everything is pagan. Everything is pagan. It's some people see.
Well, like you just said Saturday, people say, oh, I can't believe you said, because that's Saturn's day. So now you're talking about Saturn, and it's not the planet that you're talking about. It's like a deity. And this is what I mean by word policing.
Right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.